Hey guys, welcome to my Natural Academia. In today's video, I'm going to be moisturizing my hair. Alright, so let me just take my hair down really quickly so I can show you guys the state of my hair. The last time I washed my hair was about 2 weeks ago, and that's also the last time I moisturized my hair, so it's a little bit dry. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of dry. It's not kind of dry, it's very dry. And very much crunchy as well, which you guys will probably see in a second. Look how crunchy it looks. Oh my gosh, it's actually... This is embarrassing, but I promise I don't always look like this. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But let me just give you guys a back view of the crunchiness. This is embarrassing right here. Whatever is going on over here, this is embarrassing. Wow. So yeah, this is how my hair is looking like. I actually am starting to have an issue, which I'm starting to realize now at least. I have a hair back here that's like slowly been like breaking apart. What is this called? The kitchen area, the nape, whatever. Is this the kitchen? I don't know. But it's starting to break off, and I didn't start realizing this till like about a week ago. It's not like that so much on this side. I mean, it is like that a little bit, but this side it's like a lot more prominent. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but girl, I've been going through it. For the sake of not wanting to look too crazy on this camera, I'm just gonna go back and put my hair in a ponytail and re-moisturize my hair in sections. I always get questions of people asking me how I re-moisturize my hair when it's in the braids, and I usually just take all the sections down one by one and moisturize them one by one. And if you're not familiar with my videos, this is what I'm going to be moisturizing my hair with today: the TGIN Daily Moisturizer, as well as the Palmer's Olive Oil Hair Grease. And this is just how the cream looks like on the inside. It's pretty thick in consistency. And this is how the Palmer's Olive Oil looks on the inside. It's like a, depending on how much you use, light, oily consistency. So I just wanted to make an official video with my newly found updated moisturizing routine. I know I kind of mentioned it in my other video that I did after I washed my hair 2 weeks ago, but this is just an official video that I wanted to post of my updated moisturizing routine, where I'll be applying the grease before I apply the cream, which would be the TGIN Daily Moisturizer, because I find that it helps my hair to appear a lot more stretched, which helps me to finger detangle it a lot faster when it's in its shrunken state. I find that my hair is a lot more difficult to manage, in my opinion. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it this way. I'm not gonna lie, I did re-moisturize the front 2 sections of my hair not too long ago. Probably like a week ago, I re-moisturized just the front 2 sections of my hair. But everything else is very much dry and very much crunchy. I know I had this goal set for myself in 2022 to stay on top of my washing, stay on top of my moisturizing, stay on top of my doing my hair every month, like creating a different style every month. But I forgot to make room for the fact that life happens and things just happen in life that causes you not to do things in the order that you think that you want to. So that's part of the reason why I'm wearing my chunky braids that I said I didn't want to wear this year. But honestly, I'm slowly falling back to my old ways, as sad as that sounds. I personally consider these braids a style, in my opinion, but I just wanted to try different things. But anyways, I have a little bit of dandruff, probably because my hair is so dry, and also probably because it's starting to get a little bit old. I'm not gonna be washing my hair for like another 2 weeks or sooner, actually, because I do plan on flat ironing my hair, which I'll get to a little bit later in this video. But let me go ahead and finger detangle my hair really quickly. I always forget to mention that I don't use combs, or not always, sometimes I forget to mention that I don't use combs, and then I'll get comments of people asking me like, why are you caressing your hair, why don't you just get a comb? It's like, girl, no, I don't use combs. I'm starting to think I'm tender-headed, to be honest, because I'm genuinely afraid to use one. When my hair is fussy and like dry like this, typically I like to start at the ends, but when it's like super dry, I just go ahead and start where the problem is, which is the root right now, because it's so matted and dry. I need to do better. Even though I re-moisturized these sections 2 weeks ago, I didn't like actually dedicate time. I think I just threw on some of the TGIN and called it moisturizing, which I guess I didn't do a good job at. But this is how it looks like. Pretty much unmoisturized. I mean, there's a little bit of moisture in there, but it's not too much. Yeah, that's how it looks like unmoisturized. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after I put the moisturizer on, and it's gonna look so good. But anyways, like I was saying, I haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks, and I don't know if you guys, you know, are up to date with the videos that I post, but I did accidentally give myself protein overload, and I've kind of been trying to revert my hair to what it used to be. I mean, the strands of my hair feel very coarse, but you guys can't really see me finger detangling. So let me just do it like this, that way you guys can see. I was finger detangling the ends, but what was I saying? Yeah, I accidentally gave myself protein overload from using Olaplex. I used the entire line initially a couple months ago, 2 months ago. Then last time I washed my hair, I didn't have any actual shampoo or conditioner other than that line, so I was just like, I mean, I may as well use them, and I used them, and my hair just felt so brittle. Until this day, it still feels pretty brittle. It's starting to get a little bit more malleable, but I feel like I'm definitely going to be doing an aloe vera treatment next time I wash my hair, just to get my hair to be less coarse and a little bit more soft. I remember a couple years ago when I was using the curl maker from Camille Rose. It was a product that was just supposed to make your hair a little bit more curlier, and it really did do a good job at what it was supposed to do, which was curlerize the hair. But that product gave me severe moisture overload. I'm always getting some sort of overload from something. Every time I try to step out the box and try new things, my hair is just like, no, stick to what you know. On one hand, it's like, should I stick to what I know, or should I try new things and experience life a little bit, maybe? I don't know at this point. It's not like I intentionally gave my hair protein overload. It just happened. I didn't even know that the Olaplex line was a protein treatment line until I saw that you guys were commenting that in the comment section in a couple videos ago. So I didn't even know it was a protein treatment type of wash line, so shame on me for not doing my own research. So yeah, unmoisturized. Now we're just gonna add grease. I know a lot of people probably like, girl, why are you still using grease on your hair? But it's not my fault. If my hair likes the grease, do y'all just expect me to just stop using it? My thing is, if I find something that works for me, I'm gonna keep using it until the wheels on that product fall off, because I find it hard nowadays to find products that, you know, your hair genuinely lasts for a long period of time. So if you find a product that can last you, not necessarily last you a lifetime, but if you find a product that your hair likes and you can see yourself using it for a long period of time, then why try a bunch of different things? I don't know. No product is perfect though, so it may work for my hair and not for other people's hair. Just because it works on my hair doesn't necessarily mean that it will work on somebody else's hair. I just personally like the way it makes my hair feel, so that's why I'm gonna continue using them. I'm gonna give you guys a little close shot of what I'm doing to the hair. Do any of you guys finger detangle your hair, or is it just me? I don't know. Do people do that? Do people actually finger detangle their hair? I recommend anybody try finger detangling their hair, unless you genuinely cannot finger detangle your hair for whatever reason that may be. But if you can finger detangle your hair, I suggest you try it for like a month. I feel like it'll change your perception on your hair and the amount of breakage and the amount of quote-unquote shedding that you may or may not see. Like, look at how nice this oil makes my hair look. I mean, does it look different to you guys? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but like, look how nice this stuff makes my hair look. Like, y'all do not understand. And the way it makes my hair feel too, like, my hair feels soft, but not too soft. It still feels strong, it still feels good, but it just looks beautiful. It's the shine for me. Maybe that's what's making me like it even more, but it's so shiny and pretty. I typically try to not moisturize my scalp. I know a lot of people moisturize their scalp for whatever reason. I guess moisturizing your scalp probably helps it to not dry out as fast and cause less dandruff, but for me, whenever I moisturize my scalp, it just gets itchy. So whenever my hair gets itchy, like, I have to wash it. If my hair is like itching me, I'm just gonna wash it. So I just try to avoid it. Another thing, I don't really like washing my hair often, not because like I'm lazy or anything, just because my hair responds better to not being washed often. So try to avoid moisturizing my scalp because it causes my scalp to itch. I used to apply oils to my scalp to quote-unquote help my hair grow. There's a lot of things I feel like I need to do a video about it. There are a lot of things I feel like have been marketed to people to quote unquote help their hair grow that has done absolutely nothing for hair growth. But because the bottle looks pretty, because your favorite influencer's using it, you feel the need to use it, or you convince yourself that it actually works. Well, a lot of times it don't even work. So I don't know. I was doing a lot of things, and I'm planning in the future to do a video on things that I didn't do to grow my natural hair. I just need to compile my thoughts and write down all those things and make the video. Just haven't done it yet. Maybe next month I'll do it. But there's so many things, like the whole massaging your scalp to help your hair grow faster because it stimulates blood circulation. No, I'm not gonna lie. When I was in high school, I kind of believed it, so I massaged my scalp for like 2 nights to increase blood flow, circulate blood vessels, whatever the heck. But I kind of fell off because it was just too much work. So this is how my hair looks like. It's in its stretch state, by the way. I forgot to mention that in the beginning of the video. My hair is in its stretch state, but this is how it looks like moisturized, stretched. Honestly, this is the most hydrating method I feel like when it comes to moisturizing my hair in particular. I have relatively high porosity hair. For my high porosity girlies, I think it's very beneficial for our hair type, like high porosity girlies. But let me know which method that you guys probably use. But I feel like this is the most hydrating for my hair in particular. And then that says so much, like the order of which that you decide to put on products on your hair can make your hair look so different. Let me go ahead and just braid this section up. Alright, so this is one moisturized section. Always remember to twist your end, guys. Never braid all the way down, because that's how unnecessary breakage happens that we don't need, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like we unintentionally do things to our hair that we think will make our hair look nicer or more uniformed in the end, but it ends up just breaking our hair and causing a lot more breakage than needed be. So one of those things is braiding all the way to the tip of your hair. You do not need to braid all the way to the tip of your hair. I always suggest to twist your ends when you get to the ends. That way you can avoid unnecessary breakage. Alright, so this is how this section's looking. Dry. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, this is my problem area on my head. This is the area that I get the most breakage from, the perimeter of my hair. And every so often, like, it'll grow and it'll just break right back. And one thing that I've attributed it to, I mean, it could also be possibly because of this line right here that I use to section off my hair. But I do realize that when I get really stressed, the hair just falls off. And when I'm in my more healthier states of life, it grows out. But it's like a little cycle for that patch of my hair. It'll grow out and then just fall out on its own. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong at this point. But let me just show you guys what my hair looks like dry and unmoisturized. So this is how the ends are looking. So let me just section this section off so I can finger detangle it in parts. And speaking of finger detangling, I know I briefly mentioned it in the beginning of the video, but I realized after the past 6 years of finger detangling my hair or so, it's probably, has it been 6 years? 4 to 6 years? I don't remember. I've been finger detangling my hair for a very long time, since 2015, 16, so 5-6 years. So for the past half of a decade or so that I've been finger detangling my hair, one thing I realized that finger detangling does to the natural hair is it brings out a particular curl pattern that you didn't know you had before you started finger detangling. Whenever I used to do braid outs in the past, when before I started finger detangling my hair, it would always be so poofy and like not defined per se. I've never been one for like actual definition, like curl pattern definition. Like, I don't really care for that, to be honest. I don't really think my hair looks better or worse when it has a particular curl pattern. After these past couple years of finger detangling my hair, I do notice that my hair strands look different when I do braid outs compared to when I didn't finger detangle my hair in the past, how it would look. That's something that I noticed, and maybe if you guys care to see what your hair looks like at its finger detangled defined state, maybe try finger detangling for like a month or so, see how you like it. But it's a method to the madness though. You can't just finger detangle your hair and then apply a comb afterwards. Like, you have to actually go in there. I think it has something to do with the way that the fingers like section each part of the hair. I don't know what the science is behind it, but if anybody has ever done it before or has ever seen their hair do it, that way I don't sound crazy, maybe I'll do an updated video of me doing a braid out with like after or before I take this style out of my head. Maybe I'll do a dedicated video on what that finger detangled curl pattern looks like on my hair in particular, but it's really nice. It's not as tightly coiled. It's like sort of in the same shape of your braid, but not as curly. Anyways, I start off with the roots of my hair when I'm finger detangling. If the section is matted enough to the point where like I can't get my fingers through, I usually start from the root to the tip. And if it's more manageable and not that coarse or rough or has that much shedding or is not that matted, I'll start from the ends and go upwards. But as I go down, the hair just collects. So yeah, and it kind of just collects at my fingers as I brush down or finger detangle down. And this is the total amount of breakage. But let's go ahead and moisturize this section. I low-key feel like I'm balding, I'm not gonna lie. I need to stop doing this. Is it that bad though? Does it look bad to you guys? Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. I really need to stop parting my hair the way I do. And one of my goals was to stop parting my hair in these chunky braids, but like they're so convenient. Y'all, I can't get rid of them. As much as I want to let go of these chunky braids, it's hard because they're so convenient. Whoever created this, I mean, I guess me, because I've been doing it for so long. But I was in my bag when I created this hairstyle because no, it's perfect. It's too perfect to let go of. It's so convenient. Like, you literally just part your hair into 4-5 sections on each side of your head and braid it in those sections and moisturize it in those sections. Is very convenient for me. A couple videos I did mention that I wanted to style my hair or try to style my hair a little bit more this year, but I forgot to include the fact that life happens. There's not really much getting in the way outside of school. Like, I'm a full-time student. It's very hard to find time, especially as like a STEM major. It's very hard to find time in my days, especially on the weekends where I want to completely dedicate my time to my hair. Like, it takes me hours, like 6 to 8 hours to do a hairstyle on my head. I'm not giving up my Saturdays or Sundays to my hair at this point. Let me stop saying that before the hair just falls out of my head. I need to pick and choose my days of when I want to deal with my hair. I say deal with as if it's like a bad thing, but it is like that. Like, you have to donate so much time to do natural hair, whereas these braids, they take me like 1 to 2 hours tops. Well, not really, probably like 2 to 3 hours. I've been seeing a lot of styles out there on the interwebs of people doing on their hair. It looks so cute, but I just haven't had the time. One thing I do want to do to my hair one of these months, in the next couple months, is finger coils. I think it'll be so interesting to see how that even turns out on my hair, because I probably will need to shower my hair in product to get my hair to lay the way that it's supposed to with finger coils. I'm supposed to be showing y'all my hair and I'm not even doing a good job at that. I know I was supposed to be talking about finger coils, but I'm gonna go on a little tangent really quickly. I did a video a very long time ago of my natural hair growth journey. If you watched that video, you would have seen that when I was younger. I didn't really have access to a lot of shampoos, conditioners, or what have you, like basic things that you would need to wash your hair. So one time I washed my hair with hand soap. I don't even know if it was hand soap or not. It was like one of those gift giving sets, like something that you put in your bathroom to look pretty. And girl, I found it and I washed my hair with it on this section in particular and this section of my hair. So on either side down like this area of my head, and my hair till this day is still damaged from doing that. So do not wash your hair with hand soap, guys. There's something in that hand soap that messes up the whole chemistry of your hair. And I did that when I was like 11, 12-ish, I think. And the curl pattern on this side of my hair is somewhat non-existent, so I'm pretty sure even after I apply this cream on it, nothing is gonna show up. because I mean, probably like a little bit. It's slowly transitioning year after year to what it's supposed to look like, to what the rest of my hair looks like. But for the most part, this section of my hair that I use, the hand cream or hand lotion or whatever the heck I use on my hair, is still damaged. I don't know what possessed me to use. I guess I was desperate. I don't know. There were points in my life where I'd only wash my hair like twice a year. It was that bad, girl. And I know it sounds disgusting, but think about it from an 11-year-old child's perspective. Don't really have access to much things. Just washing your hair with what you find every 6 months is what your girl was going through. So call me dirty if you want to. I don't really care. I've heard worse. I've had people say a lot of things about me, that I'm a menace to the black natural hair community, because I be washing my hair every couple of months nowadays, like 1 to 2 months. But I do not care at this point. But back to my original point, like I was saying, I've been fiending for a different hairstyle, or to do something different to my hair. I'm gonna get to what I plan on doing a little bit later in this video. Maybe not, I don't know. But I wanted to do finger coils. Then I was just like, maybe I want to do bubble braids. I'll put a little picture so that way you guys can see. I don't really know how to explain it, but I know it's kind of childish, but something about it gives me goddess vibes. Like something about it gives me like queen, beautiful. It's just gorgeous to me. When I look at that hairstyle on anybody, I'm like, damn, you look good. And I'm trying to look good too, you know? There's also a hairstyle where you'll do braids and then knot the ends, so it'll just be like a little knot. And I know it sounds basic, but it's just really cute. So there's so many different things that I wanted to experiment with my hair, because my hair is beautiful. Like black hair is beautiful. There's so much you can do to black hair. The possibilities with hairstyles is endless, and here I am wearing the same 10 braids on my head every single week. It's the shackles of school. That's what it is. Once I'm released from these shackles, I'll be able to do much more. For now, I just have to struggle. Alright, so this is the two sections. Moisturized, and this is their ends. Alright, so let me just take this section out and show you guys what it looks like dry, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like moisturized after I moisturize it. It doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad in my opinion. Look, it just looks like a very bad blowout. One thing that I wanted to mention briefly is that I know I've been talking like a lot throughout this video, but sometimes you just gotta get your thoughts out there and out in the air, that way you can hold yourself accountable. But this has something to do with like how I want to style my hair in the future. Over a year ago, I did a video of me attempting to straighten my hair for the first time. So before then, I'd never put any flat iron on my hair. I'd never attempted to get a silk press or anything like that. And I was just like, why not? You only live, well, you don't only live once actually, because I believe in the afterlife. You only get one shot in this lifetime in particular to do things, and I was just feeling very spontaneous back then, so I did it, and it came out to look a complete fail. I'll put a few clips here and there of how bad I did it. It didn't even look like I tried to silk press my hair or I tried to flat iron it. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So yeah, I vowed to never straighten my hair again. Actually, I didn't vow to it. I was just like, this is not for me. I'm not built for this world of straightening and curling and doing all this ironing stuff to the hair. It was just too much work. And one thing about me, I'm very lazy, very relaxed, very nonchalant when it comes to how I take care of my hair. I don't like to overdo things. I don't like to force my hair to look a certain way. I just let my hair do what it wants to do. Moisturize it when it needs to be moisturized, wash it when I feel like it needs to be washed, and etc. So it was very out of my character a year ago to flat iron my hair, but I think I want to try it again just to see if I could do a better job. When I did in the past attempt to flat iron my hair, I knew nothing about how to flat iron hair. I'd never done it before, and I didn't really do any research on how to do it either. I didn't really, like, I was like, how hard could this be? Like, how hard could it be to just apply some iron to the hair? But surprisingly enough, there are actually a lot of steps that come before flat ironing the hair. Like, I didn't even know that you're supposed to wash your hair before you flat iron it. Like, I didn't know you were supposed to do it on clean hair, so I did it on 4 or 6-week-old hair. My hair was dirty. It was full of product, like to the gods. I used grease as my heat protectant because somewhere on the bottle I read that you can use it as a heat protectant. So I showered my hair in grease. Child, it was just a hot mess. But anyways, I think I'm gonna try it again next time I style my hair, which will be sometime in March next month. It's currently the 27th of February, so I'm probably gonna try to do it again next month, see how that goes. I'm gonna try to do it good this time because I know y'all was disappointed. A lot of people were like, girl, just go to the salon. But I'm scared of salons because ever since I started doing my own hair, no one has ever touched my hair. No one has ever, except for my friend. One time I let the girl trim my hair and she cut half my hair off. Terrible times. Terrible, terrible, terrible times. Yes, maybe I'm exaggerating about the amount of hair that she cut off, but I'm still bitter to this day. It was all sorts of uneven. But anyways, so that was the one exception I made in the past of letting somebody touch my hair. She probably didn't have any ill intent when she tortured my hair and abused it the way she did. Let me stop playing before she watches the video and she's like, why are you talking ish? But I'm gonna attempt to do it on my own, like flat iron my hair on my own, see how that goes. I'm just gonna like stop boring you guys with my internal thoughts and let you guys watch in peace for a little bit before I end this video. Alright guys, so I just finished doing my hair and it took so much longer than I thought it was gonna take. I literally started doing this at 9:30 and now it's 3:07 in the morning. So a lot longer than I thought it was gonna take. Partially blame myself because I keep waiting so long to re-moisturize my hair. I think my hair, because I got the protein overload and now it's a lot more coarse, it dries out faster and all that, I need to start moisturizing my hair a lot more often. I used to be able to go 2-3 weeks without having to re-moisturize, but the hair chemistry is changing, so I need to change the way that I re-moisturize my hair with that change. Hopefully I can revert my hair back to what it used to be in the past, to its more resistant or resilient phase. Hopefully I can be able to do that, but it's fine. I don't really mind, even though I have class in a couple hours and I'm sleepy and have an assignment due. So gotta try to do all that before I go to class. It's 3 in the morning. I need to stop doing this. It's like, it's not my fault though. But let me just give you guys a back view of the hair. I'll turn around this way. What I will say is like my hair is not as stiff anymore as it was when I first started recording this video. It's a lot more movable, a lot more shiny. It's the up close of the braids. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you guys stuck around for this long into the video, I really appreciate you for watching. I know I talked a lot about a lot of different things in this video, but it's whatever. Yeah, I really like the state of my hair. This is how the ends are looking on that side, and this is how they're looking on this side. I twist my ends. I'm probably gonna end up wearing my hair in a ponytail because I don't really like it when my hair is in my face. I usually, after I do it the first day, because it looks so cute down, I usually like to wear it down for a few days, but girl, I ain't got the time. No, I do not have the time. I'm just gonna wear it in a ponytail and call it a day. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys for clicking on this video and watching. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding anything that's said throughout this video, definitely leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to answer. And I'll see you guys next time.